Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday to all the lovely people out there, all the lovely duelists. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Let me I gotta get some shit ready. But yeah, the tournament is underway. So how is everybody? What's up, chat? How's it going? Let me just get Cowboy Phrase back, indeed. Just woke up an hour ago. Me too! I actually set an alarm for 6:30 so that I could wake up for this tournament because I was asleep. I was asleep. I was very tired because I went to the gym today for 2 hours and I also had a crazy meal afterwards. So I am just living life, you know? Okay, I need to get the bracket. So I don't know who's playing who. Let me see. Where is challenge? We have 26 players tonight, 26 duelists of amazing varieties. We have a world champion, we have Chess Prime, we have RBET winner, we have Tim Ponce, who's topped like his last 3 events with Junk Frogs. We got Andy Sang, a fellow YCS champion. We have Spore, consistent top player. We got Joshua Johnson, the GB guy. We got a bunch of duelists tonight. So I don't know. I haven't seen Andy Sang play in a while. I haven't seen Andy Sang play in a minute. Let me turn the sound on here. I ate, what did I eat? Wow, it's been several hours now. I know I ate something very heavy. Oh, okay. So there's this place called Reading Terminal in Philadelphia, and it's just like a huge, it looks like kind of like a really nice warehouse in the inside. Very decorative though, so not like a convention center, but like a warehouse that has a bunch of different food vendors and it's open every day. And if you ever been to a Philadelphia like YCS or anything like that, it's across the street from the YCS. It's very famous. It's a very famous place in the country, but it's also famous in Philadelphia. It's very known about. It's called the Reading Terminal, READING. And so I went to this place called Daenerys Barbecue and got some barbecue wings. And they are fucking crack, and I get them pretty often. I would say like probably twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month. That's how much I like it. But I got those, and I got some banana pudding from this one place called Sweet Nina's, and yeah, that's what and I had corn too. I had corn on the cob from Daenerys Barbecue because they have like potatoes, carrots. They have all these different kinds of chicken wings and stuff, and then they also have corn on the cob. And the corn on the cob was just looking really fucking good when I was standing in line. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting corn on the cob, which I low-key kind of regret that decision because it got stuck in my teeth. So after I ate, it was around like 2 or 3 o'clock when I ate. After I ate, and that was the first thing I ate all day, so I was really hungry because I went to the gym for 2 hours, and then I went to get food, and then I went home, and then I ate, and I watched some YouTube while I was eating. And I just remember having corn on the cob stuck in my teeth, and I have a water flosser, a water pick, and I was using that, trying to get the fucking corn on the cob out, but it, like most of it came out, but then some pieces wouldn't, and it was just a whole thing. Like ever since I got Invisalign, my teeth are the gaps in between my teeth are almost non-existent, like, which is the point of Invisalign, obviously, and it just makes it where corn on a cob is such a fucking hassle to eat now. Like when I had gaps in my teeth, I could eat corn on a cob, and then I could just get the shit out of my teeth easily, like by just brushing or whatever. Now it's like it gets lodged in there and I regret it every time. Like I'm just annoyed, like why did I do this to myself again? Like you know what happens if you eat corn on the cob. I do this every time, and it's the summer. I love barbecues, I love corn on the cob, it's so fucking good. But honestly, at this point, now that my teeth are like straightened, it does not do well. It does not agree with me anymore. So I might have to stop eating it, which is really unfortunate because I mean, I like regular corn, don't get me wrong, but like corn on the cob is such a good summer food, and it's still the summer, in case, you know, some people think that like summer's over because Labor Day is over, but summer is until like the 20th, I think, so yeah. But yeah, today was a good day. Today was productive. I had a doctor's appointment. I went to the gym. I got some good food. I came home. I watched some YouTube. I fell asleep. I took a nap, and now I'm here. I'm going to be streaming this, and then I'm going to be up really late because I took a nap, and I probably napped for like at least 2 hours. And for me, if I ever take a nap, like I can stay up till like 3 a.m. because I don't get much sleep in general. I'm just not a person that sleeps a lot. Yeah, corn on the cob is cracked. If it's made right, if it's the summer, you know, it's like, it just reminds me of barbecues, cookouts. Corn on the cob, ribs, deviled eggs, barbecue chicken, hot dogs that are a little burnt, sausages that are a little burnt, burgers that are a little burnt. All the fucking salads that people like that I don't touch or eat. You're allergic to eggs. Well, that is unfortunate because I fucking love eggs and I love all the things that eggs make. Love eggs. I love eggs and I love all the things that eggs make. Okay. Yeah, eggs are an S tier food. Like actually, the amount of things that use eggs to be successful, like to be a dish, the amount of things that use eggs to even be a dish is absurd. Look, eggs are necessary. They're a very necessary evil, you know? Because like the price of eggs has skyrocketed since, honestly, since like the last, what, year and a half, 2 years? Uh-oh. Ben says, listen, I'm in the back seat, and I'm backseat dueling. That was such an easy Starlight Road read. Don't know why he played into that. Well, I don't think there's any way to play around that because your opponent has Heraclinos in 4 back row. Like, what are you going to do? Like, what's your great play into that fucking field? What's up, Giorno? That's right, Lil Nerd X. I told you long ago on the phone, I know what you waiting for. Just pass with Catastrophe. That play is awful. You are going to lose the game. Yeah, Ben is being one of those backseat duelists who don't know what they're actually talking about. This happens all the time. I am quite used to it now as I am a YouTuber, a Yugi-tuber, and a lot of people, they will comment things that they don't even understand or think that they know, and it's like, why are you loud and wrong? Why are we loud and wrong? Why didn't they just do the bad play? Exactly. Yeah. How did I get this DB background? Honestly, I don't even know. My DB has been like this since you've been watching the channel, basically. And it's been years. I really don't know how it's like this. I know that my friend set it up for me a long time ago, and it's just been stuck. And I like it because my DB does not look like the generic one that most people have. But I do not know the steps to take to do it. I'm sure it's not hard. Probably something that you can find on YouTube, I imagine. Like YouTube changed dueling book background or something, I don't know. You paid the DB subscription that comes with draw 3 ofs every time you play on DB Triple Ryko. It's crazy that every single week me and Kenny play, and we literally only record once a week together. Like, obviously, I record more than he does because I do a lot more content. But me and Kenny do, what, 1 video a week together in terms of YugiTube stuff? And, like, every single video has a draw 3 of the same card. It's like, that is not real. That shit is not. I go entire tournaments without drawing 3 of a card. Like, how is it happening every week? It's just absurd. And then when I call attention to these things, people are like, oh no, it's like, you know, it's a 4% chance it can happen. It's like, okay, well, it's not happening at 4%. Not even close. Extra virgin olive oil is getting kind of a little stomped out here, I'm not gonna lie. Let me see, when did I start this tournament? I have to set a timer because this is Swiss. I just remember this is a Swiss tournament. You know what? I can just copy an old message. Just copy this message. Okay, and then I officially started this tournament. I have cottonmouth, and it seems like no matter how much I drink. So I started this at 7:32. It is currently 7:46, so 14 minutes have passed. So they have 36 minutes left. Okay, so I'm going to set a timer for 36 minutes. Yeah. The rounds are 50 minutes. It's Swiss. I'm trying this Swiss thing out. I did it last week, I think, and I'm doing it this week. And I'll give it a 2-week try to see how I like it. But in most cases, I think we're going to go back to the single elimination format just because on Tuesdays, usually, now I'm off work this week, but usually I have work on, you know, the weekdays, and I don't like to be streaming Yu-Gi-Oh tournament past midnight. Like back in the day, I used to do that shit all the time, but it's just not necessary. The single elimination, the tournament speeds up at the end because you only have like so many people still playing in it. Return, return, return. This should be GG in several different languages. Yeah, Johnson Ball's kind of OD with this Hero GB deck. I also wonder if this is like real competitive viable. Because Miracle Fusion really does kind of make sense in GBs. They play enough water monsters already. They play Ready Ari, Marmillo. A lot of times they play Prisma. So like, and this solves a lot of GB's problems. Like it actually just solves so many of GB's problems. So this might actually be the way. Maybe I should do Master Disaster with this deck. We haven't played a Miracle Fusion GB deck on the channel. Could be real. All right, I want to watch Spore play. Spore and me just recorded Teach Me How to Cook. That video will be out at some point this month, I hope. I have so many Teach Me How to Cooks in the tuck. I don't even... Oh, God. Yeah, there's a lot of Teach Me How to Cooks that are... I think I have like 5. Oh, is this Gigavice? It is. Most likely. Nice Cowboy. That's right. Cowboy Carter. Lil Nerd X. By the way, I love that name. Lil Nerd X. Kenny is so funny in the podcast episodes. You mean like in the regular Thursday podcast, Hydro Pump? Like the one, you know, the not Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling podcast, like the actual podcast, I assume. I'm actually excited for you guys to see the video that me and ProStorm did tomorrow for Black Wings. I'm putting it out in pieces because we talked for 2 hours, and I don't think many people are going to want to watch a 2-hour discussion on Black Wings at a high level, so I broke it up into pieces. But tomorrow part 1 comes out, and there's a lot of information in there. There's a lot of discussion, there's a lot of theory, and I know some people really love discussing or hearing like top players discuss the game at a high level and stuff. So that is going to be fun. Shout out to ProStorm. That's right. ProStorm is insane. I actually really like doing videos with ProStorm because he's so well spoken and he brings up points that like I don't think of all the time, and vice versa. Like we both kind of bounce off each other really well, I think, which is always good. Do you prefer Attack on Titan, Monster, or Death Note? I prefer Attack on Titan and Death Note. I'm not really like, I like Monster, but I've only seen it once and I wasn't like blown away by it. But Attack on Titan and Death Note are two of the best anime I've ever seen in my life. They are literally my top 2 anime of all time. So how did you meet Kenny? You were a good pair. I met Kenny the same way Yu-Gi-Oh players meet each other. We met at locals 15 years ago. The Hero GB deck is kind of similar to the alt Dragon Turbo deck I have. They have some real merit. Yeah, like I think Hero GB kind of solves some of GB's problems, which is Absolute Zero is Raigeki on legs, and oftentimes GBs fall behind because their opponent just puts one big monster on the field and it rides out. But you can't do that if I just have a Zero or play Miracle Fusion. Like, I don't give a fuck what you have. It better be Stardust and 3 back row. Otherwise, Zero is going to clear the way for the GBs, which is like pretty good. And you technically have searchable waters. You have searchable heroes with like Rhoda and stuff, E-Call if you want. Like, there's some real synergy there. Like, it is not a deck that I feel like you're trying to force pieces together. You know what I mean? Like, there's some real synergy in GB Hero. Yeah, TJC, this is what I want people to understand as well. Oh, he says non-Yugi content low-key kind of be the best content. Yeah, I know some people don't listen to the actual podcast, but the podcast is great. Like, we talk about a lot of things that are not necessarily just Yu-Gi-Oh related. So that way you have, you know, more things to come to the channel for. Like, we talk about anime, we talk about movies, we talk about life, and sometimes politics, just all kinds of stuff. And it's unhinged. It's like very uncensored, very unhinged. Ooh. So is this not Gigavice? No, this is Gigavice for sure, right? I'm tripping. It just looked like Amaryllis for like 2 seconds, but then I'm realizing that there's a copy plant, and Amaryllis does not usually play copy plant. Not that it can't. He's taking it. So they specifically want the Kaiku. Also, I just want to say, Lighting Vortex is an amazing card. It is just such a good card, you know? Was best of 21 mentioned? Well, yes. The reason why we even did the Blackwing, the 2-hour Blackwing discussion is because it's kind of like a follow-up to the best of 21 and just kind of a discussion about Blackwings in the format, because it is one of the best 3 decks in the format. But it's also a deck that I think is very misunderstood, and a lot of people I don't think understand Blackwings, which is why you often don't see Blackwings doing as well as Value or Hero Frogs. But then when it does, you know, Blackwings will win the tournament, you know, out of nowhere, especially in Europe. Blackwings dominate Europe. I don't know what is going on over there, but like, Blackwings dominates Europe. It is just a weird phenomenon. It does not dominate the US, but for whatever reason in Europe, that shit just like, I don't know if that's what people prefer to play and it's like overrepresented or something. I'm not really sure, but been loving the content, stepped away from Yu-Gi-Oh a few years ago and back because of the Edison community. Yes, this got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh as well. I was completely retired until I found Edison, so. The Luigi episode was great. Like the Luigi Mangione, the guy who took out that CEO. Europe has and always will be the wildest TCG area I've ever seen or played in. Yeah, Europe is like, it really is its own thing. Even in modern, Europe be doing its own thing, because I remember years ago, there was that one plant deck in modern Yu-Gi-Oh that kept winning in Europe, but like it never did any, Rika or something like that. That shit would like win European YCSs or win their nationals or something. And in the US, I don't even recall it like topping. Not the misunderstanding between the Europeans and the Americans. Spore is European. And Blue Bandit said, good luck, shawty, which does not actually mean that you're short. It's more like, it's slang. And usually when a guy says that, they're usually saying it to a girl. And the girl is like a cute girl. You know, usually girls are short anyway. So it kind of like, that's kind of like the etymology of where it came from, is like, okay, girls are short, so you call them shorty, but then that evolved into shawty, and shawty's like just a cute girl, like a cute, you know, a cute little girl. But then it just became like any girl that you like or that you're kind of talking to and that you're maybe intimate with can be a shawty. So that's what it means. But if you Google it, I'm not sure what Google's going to tell you unless you go to Urban Dictionary, and you probably get the full scope of the word. Yeah, Rika Sun Avalon specifically. Rika won EU WCQ 2 years ago in a row and never did a single thing here. Exactly. I remember like seeing the deck just do the most in Europe. And then in America, people were like, what the fuck is going on over there? Like, how is that deck winning, or how is that deck just performing so well? And it just does not, it doesn't do a single thing here. Breaker is so fucking good as a side deck card. Like, so this game, Breaker popped an MST, and Breaker's still on the field. And now there's two of them. Is that two of them? Now there's two of them. Yu-Gi-Oh players don't do the club. And the only bottles popping are Coca-Colas. Cat, summon cat good. Oh no, what's getting compulsed? Oh, I just got popped. Yeah, breakers is out here popping cards and taking names. These breakers gotta die. They have done entirely too much. Okay. Injection. Listen, Dom, I wasn't going to correct them. I was like, if you think Yu-Gi-Oh players don't do the club, I have pictures and videos from me, Billy Brake, Steve Silverman, Sean McCabe, Bobby Chambers, all at a club at YCS Toronto, like after the event and before the event. Just wild times back in 2011 and 12 and all that stuff. Like fully in a club. I got so fucking drunk that I remember a girl tried to take me home, and Steve Silverman was like, no, he's not into you. And she was like, he's been dancing with me all night. I just want to like take him home and rock his world basically. And Silverman was like, no, like that is not happening. Like he is not, I promise you, he is not with that. And she was just trying to get me. And apparently she was of the bigger variety, let's just say. But yeah, that was a time. I got fucking blackout. Like most of us were blackout drunk, honestly. That night was crazy. That was just a crazy night. I had a tie on for some reason. Like Billy came with us. It was a great night, but it was a wild night. There was like 5 guys in the club who had the same exact Burberry shirt on that Bobby Chambers had on. It was such a funny time. That's right, Enrage. You don't have the organs I desire. But we didn't have that language back then. You can't change them. Couldn't she seduce you with food? If she for some reason had homemade food in the club, then maybe, yeah, but I like them with some weight, can't lie, I like them all. See, there's nothing wrong with that. I discriminate, but I understand, you know, some people are all inclusive, you know, like it's like a buffet out there to them. I don't like buffets, so I'm very specific on what I like. But you know, shout out to her. I hope she's doing well, whoever she was. Young lady who tried to take me home when I was way younger and innocent, just drunk in the club with my friends, my Yu-Gi-Oh friends. But would you take homemade food from the club though? At 21, yes. At 21, I would absolutely take food from somebody. Like if somebody for whatever reason had like baked macaroni and cheese or candy yams or collard greens or some shit like that in the club and I was 21, I would absolutely eat it. Like there's not even a question. But yeah, Toronto clubs, even back, well, I don't know what they are like now, but back then, they were really good. I think I might be able to find pictures of this night on my Facebook. Like, let me go on Facebook. Oh, let me open a separate. I won't search for it on screen. I'll wait until like I see if I can find it. But I'm wearing. So I remember I'm wearing like a button-down shirt. And I have a tie on, and I have on like really tight jeans that are like wax, like they're waxed dark denim or whatever. And I believe it's the year 2011. It could be 2012. Now, I don't know. I'm sure Facebook by now has like a better search feature than just scrolling and finding shit. Oh my God, I'm already seeing stuff that is like some of these. Look at me and Steve Silverman. Look at me and Steve Silverman in like 2011. This is 20, I'm close. I'm already close to finding it. I have an ARG hoodie on that has my name is spelled. Is it spelled correct? I had 2 ARG hoodies. One of them my name was spelled wrong. One of them my name was spelled right. I think this one my name. I don't know if the I is there, but one of them said Fraser and one of them said obviously like Fraser. But one of them was missing the I. The first one that Jim got me was missing the I, and I was like, I am not wearing that. Oh my God! This is when I did Duel the Master at Gen Con with, this is Billy Break right here. This is Jason Grabermeyer, Michael Kohanam. Obviously this is young me. And Duel of Master was insane because we had all these special rules, like I can normal summon twice. If I fuse, I draw a card. If I'm playing windups, I can, like if I use the windup effect, I'm allowed to extra normal summon that turn, just like a bunch of wild shit. This is me and Alistair after topping nationals together in 2011. We both got the Trishula mat, which this mat is fucking insane. Oh, this is a walk down memory lane. What a time. What an absolute time this was. Where? I don't think I would have deleted the pictures because there's this one particular picture of yo, this is hilarious. This is Kenny. This is young Kenny. This is Stango. This is yo, this is young. Look at young fucking Stango, bro. Look at young Stango and young Kenny. They're cousins, by the way. Like Kenny and Stango are cousins, which is why so many people probably think that they're actually the same person on the channel. Oh, this is literally me at a club called the Bamboo Bar. And this is 2012. And as you can see, this guy who's also a duelist and he's a judge, he's wearing an ARG shirt, which is like hilarious in the club. Like we're fully in the club. And he's right from locals straight to the club, right? Like, such a fun, good times. You guys are the club. I don't know, something about this conversation is making me nostalgic for back in the day. My third place ARG trophy spelled the city name wrong. I have a second place ARG trophy somewhere. It's actually, I see it. The Kenny pick is blackmail material. This is me and Simon He. I believe we're in Barcelona, Spain. I think this is me and Simon He in Barcelona, Spain, 2012. This is before he got banned. Me and Amanda Lapalm at YCS. I want to say this is Seattle, YCS Seattle 2012. DDG. Dragon Duelist Girl. Okay, this is a picture of me dueling. I'm dueling someone. This is Jeff Jones. That's Simon He. I almost want to say I know this person as well. Who won? All right. It looks like Spore Market Rosen took it. Okay. I don't know who I'm playing here, but I have the tan Spellground mat. And I'm certain that this is not the same Spellground mat that I used today, but I do use a tan Spellground mat today. Jeff looks so different here, like a baby. All right, let's see. Let's put in another match. I'm still going down memory lane on Facebook. I haven't looked at this Facebook stuff in so long. Also, how much time is left in the round? Because maybe the round is actually just over. Is it over? Okay, televisual is the only duel. Oh no, I'm lying. Okay, Spore Black Sanji's about to report, and then televisual. Okay, no. Who did he play? Oh, round 2. There we go. As soon as I see, look at that. Look at that, chat. Round 2 is happening, so I'm gonna make an announcement that there are 50 minutes. Slash timer. Let's do 0. All right. I set the timer. That's all I really have to do, and then we can go and find a match. So, who won round 1 is the question. Mamizuku Rai won round 1. So Mamizuku Rai won last week. Chess Prime won round 1. And Spore won round 1 too, right? Oh yeah, Spore won round 1. We potentially have 2 Gigavice players in the tournament. So that's interesting. And scary for the 20-something people who are in this tournament, 26 people who are in this tournament. I kind of want to see Sushant play. Nope, 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 not happening. Okay. Let's see, what of our pictures? Okay, this one is like impossible to really see everything that's going on. I'm not even gonna put that on this. This is back in the ARG days. I think this is ARG Texas. This is the same ARG where the me and Billy Break incident happened. Because it's September. This is the first ever ARG. Like, this is the first ARG ever. And it's 2013. I'm a sponsored player on ARG at the time. Yes, let's watch that. Whoever made this edit of me with Miley Cyrus this is diabolical. Like, this picture is diabolical, bro. Whoever made this back in 2014. Okay, this is right after Patrick Hoban won Nationals. So it's me, Patrick, Joe Bogley, Paul, Joji Orlando, Billy Brake, Johnny Lee, and Brad, all from ARG. And this is obviously a bunch of ARG people. Most of us being teammates at this time. But this is right after Hoban won his first event, and this was the beginning of the Hoban era. This is like where it all fucking starts before he becomes the best in the world. We didn't know, but this is the beginning. Like, this is when the floodgates opened, and it was like, all right, this motherfucker's about to change the entire game. Me and Jarrell Pro Winston. Well, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pro Winston here. He had his crazy dyed hair, 2014, and the red Vans on. This is me. This is before I got my teeth straightened, but this is me, Patrick Hoban, and my boy Michi. I guess this is an ARG event, probably. This is me and world champion Sahabi. Sahabi won worlds, right? I'm not crazy, right? He won worlds, right? I know he won. I know he went to world. Okay, first of all, I played him the year he went to worlds in Top Cut. We actually played in Top Cut, and I remember him top decking Archfiend against me, and I lost. And then I think he won worlds that year. This is me and Dale Bolito in 2015. This is closer to where I'm about to exit the game. And Dale only showed up to this event because he did not want me to have more tops than him. I remember at the time, both of us had like 20 tops or something. And so Dale showed up to this event, which I believe was in Toronto. Yeah, this is in Toronto 2015. Dale showed up to this tournament literally because he was like, I know you're about to pass me in tops if you top this event and I don't. And we both have won a YCS, so, well, he won a Shonen Jump Championship, but it's like same thing. He was like, I'm gonna try to stay. He ended up topping this event with me, which was so funny. So then we didn't break the tie. That was really, I was like, that is a funny reason to show up to an event. He was like, I am literally showing up to this tournament because I want to stay in the top 10. This is Judge Me with my friend Sarah. I was a judge for 10 years. I know a lot of people probably don't know that, but I judged Yu-Gi-Oh for literally 10 years before I inevitably stopped doing that. But I used to really, really love judging. How much does Konami pay judges? Judges are now paid based on the minimum wage in the city that they are judging in, or the state. So that's your answer. It's subjective. If you're in California, I think the minimum wage in California is $15. If you're in Philadelphia, the minimum wage is $7.25. So it really matters like where you are. But a California judge would get paid literally double the amount that a Philadelphia judge would, because the minimum wage in California is $15. Oh, okay. So we actually watched some Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh wait, I never found the picture. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm still trying to find that night that we were all at the club. I forgot that was the reason why I even opened up Facebook. Because like, I do not go on Facebook for the pictures these days. What is this? There are some fucking relics in here, bro. There are some relics. Like, there just has to be a way. Alright, I guess I'm just scrolling infinite. Yeehaw, am I right, fellas? Did you play in GOAT or Perfect Circle format? Yes, technically, I played in GOAT format, but not in any, like, real tournaments. I played at locals as a kid, so. And that way, yes, I did play in GOAT format, and I did play in Perfect Circle format, but not in any, like, YCS tournaments or anything like that. I was far too inexperienced for all that. Young me and Billy. Moments before disaster, circa 2013. If you know, you know. Moments before a disaster. There are so many unhinged photos in here. Like, one day I just need to go through and maybe, like, organize or purge this shit. This is, like, a lot. Okay, I'm in 2018 now. It's a shame people only ever talk about GOAT prior to synchros. Do you think Perfect Circle is underexplored? I have no opinion on Perfect Circle whatsoever. I also miss ARG's Twilight. Howdy, chat. What's up, Ryan Knight? How you doing, King? The Monarch Stormforth. This is my calculator case setup from 2017. This is right before I quit, by the way. This might have been my last tournament in Modern, like, ever. But I remember having all of my little medals and stuff, and this is when I was on PPG because ARG was no longer, I don't think they were a thing anymore. Maybe they had a transition to, like, that card game that Jim started at some point. Let's see what else is there. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the PPG days because it's, I don't know everybody here. I know Chris LeBlanc, there's me, there's Eric Christensen, that's Ben Leverett, that is Desmond Johnson, that is Jake Finney, Patrick Hoban, and I want to say this is Travis Smith. I do not know who this person is right here. I feel like I should, but I do not know who this person is. Travis Smith is a fake lol. Okay. What tournament would this have been at? So this is a little later. This is 2016. Round 6, we're at tables 1 and 2 at some tournament. I don't know what tournament this was, February 6, 2016. But it says, somebody commented and said, don't fight him at full power, which is hilarious. But this is 3 years after the incident. So we are already, like, clearly over it 3 years later. So you can only imagine it's been now 12 years. So, like, okay, this is me and Alistair after topping YCS Toronto 2011, which is so crazy. This was a time. This was a fucking time. And I assume this is the Top Cut playmat back then in 2011. But that was plants. That's plant synchro, you know, Tengu plants, I guess, is what it ends up being. Did PPG pick up all the ARG back in the day? A lot of people from ARG ended up on PPG, yeah. Not all, but some. Okay, this is when we were doing $100 die rolls at dinner. So Joji Orlando, Steve Silverman, Bobby Chambers. I want to say this is Ned. And literally, they used to, so I hated this, but they used to like do the credit card game and shit to see who's going to pay for the entire dinner for the whole table. So like you put your credit card in, it gets shuffled, and then one credit card gets picked, and that person is paying for the whole dinner. Or they would just die roll for it. I was never really a gambler, so I just did not really partake in that shit. This is back when Champ Trade was a thing. And Champ Trade, for people who don't know, was a ranking website at the time. So this is what Dale Bolito was talking about, where he was like, we were tied for wins and tops at that time, at this time. And he was like, I'm showing up to this YCS because I do not want you to fucking surpass me here. But yeah, this is Eric Shen. And then we have Patrick Hoban, Adam Korn, Lazaro, Michelle Gruner, Billy Brake, Dale, Jeff, Chris Bowling. There's me. I look like an unlockable character because lighting. Yeah, really good time. What else is in memory lane here? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh players love to gamble, especially back in the day. I know everyone has calmed down now. We're all much older, but back in the day, oof. That was Paul Leviton. Paul Leviton is a two-time YCS champion, and he is a savage troll. Like, that comment was from Paul Leviton. Shout out to him. Let's see, what else we got? I lost a pair of shoes off my feet rolling dice with Garen and Turtle. Credit card roulette is an insane thing. Nisha invited me to dinner once and they wanted to do it. So he put in a second card for me because I wasn't going to do it. Yeah, like they just love, they love their credit card game and dice rolling and all that. And I'm just like, I am just not really a gambler. So my only gambling is honestly playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That is the extent of the gambling that I do. Okay. Oh, I found this picture. Remember I said the night that we all went out to the club and I was wearing a tie and I had on like the tight wax jeans and a button-down shirt. This is that night. And I think that I remember everybody who went to the club that night was already a YCS champion because I made this really cringe status: haircut, express shirt, Michael Kors tie, 7 for All Mankind jeans, Burberry watch, Alexander McQueen shoes, having a great time clubbing in Toronto with a party of champions, priceless. This is a fun time. This was the night where the girl tried to take me home when I got absolutely way too drunk in Toronto. This is Billy's first. No, this is actually not Billy's first win because this is 2012. So this is actually a full year after Billy won. Toronto 2012, I don't remember that well, but that's also probably because that event must have been like crazy. I love the Scrub Brush Challenge. For people who don't know what the Scrub Brush Challenge is, it's back at a YCS. You can take the Scrub Brush Challenge where basically you sign up, and if you don't top the event, you have to take a photo with a scrub brush at the end of Swiss. So like, you know, like 20 people will be like, all right, I'm gonna take the Scrub Brush Challenge. And if you don't top, then you have to take a picture with a scrub brush. It was actually just a really cool thing. You not being a gambler super explains why you dislike cat decks. I'm a little behind on the stream, but me and Bobby Chambers still do credit card game. We go out to eat. Yeah, some people don't grow out of it. Are you wearing eyeliner? No, I've never tried eyeliner before. Maybe she saw your post and thought you were rich. She definitely didn't see my post. This is like before you could really do that. Like, there's no way. She was just a random girl. What's happening in this game? Oh, we have hero frogs with Duke frogs now. Oh, is this frog OTK? On the other side? I am indifferent about the 1-for-1 alternate art. I don't really like, I don't hate it. I don't think it's offensive. But I also like, I don't really care about it either. Like I'm not like I need to replace my whatever version. I think I have like the Starlight one or the Collector's Rare one or whatever, 1-for-1. I'm not in any rush to like replace it with the alt art though. No effect. Meditating has way too many cards. Oh, what is this? I mean, listen, when it comes to arts, literally whatever art of a card you like, you know, you're allowed to like it. I'm a purist in general, so like most of the time I prefer just like the first printing of a card's art. And I'm not a big fan of alt art cards in general, like just across the board. But it's whatever. Like if you want to play the Chibi Gores or Chibi Honest, like if that makes you happy, then by all means play it. Because this game, you gotta find reasons to have fun with it, you know? Is blue player on that weird water frog hero fusion pile? I don't... Something about the Maria Agree made me think that they were playing like Frogger 2K Game 1, but I didn't really watch Game 1. I was scrolling Facebook. Chibi Gores is cool. I don't think I would play with it though, is the thing. Like I think it looks cool. I'll use it in my thumbnails and stuff, but in terms of like putting it in my deck, I'm gonna pass. I wish they made more Chibi cards though, like for sure. Chibi Dark Arm would be funny. Judgment Dragon, Chibi Absolute Zero, Christia. Chibi Brio. Like, they could do some really, like, cute... Honestly, they could just do a chibi pack. They're... Oh, shit, Cairo. I didn't know Cairo was in here watching. Maybe he just got up for work. That's probably what happened. Since in Korea, it is currently the morning. What a weird game where Junk Synchron, no effect, is just walking him down. And if this is torrential, because I assume that's why he didn't use the effect, because he didn't want to get torrential for all his shit. Like, I don't know. I just feel like having a Junk Synchron solo was a little wild in 2025, but yo, this keeps happening. This keeps happening to in televisual duels where his opponent has too many cards in their hand. This is the second time I've seen this in one of my tournaments where his opponent on DB will just have 7 cards. And like, sure, it's only happened twice, but the fact that it has happened twice is wild to me. Like, the fact that it's happened twice is so wild because sure, like I can see one time you don't realize your opponent has 7 cards, even though to me, when I look at a DB screen, maybe because I use this platform to record a lot, when I look at a DB screen, though, something about seeing 7 cards at the top, just I know it's wrong. And I just like visually, like my brain is just like, that does not look right. Not to say that I can't also not realize that my opponent has too many cards on the end of the turn or whatever, but it is highly unlikely at this point. Can we create a zombie world deck? I'm sure somebody can. I don't know what this deck... I don't know if this is Forgs that sided into, like, Dream Frogs or whatever, because I'm confused by the fact that there's a Murray and a Caius. There's 2 Murrays. Like, I don't know what side deck plan Meditating is following right now. But this do block is causing problems, I want to say, because not much is going on. Yeah, I didn't see game 1. If you guys saw game 1, you know what he was playing game 1, because Televisual lost game 1. I assume that Televisual lost game 1 because his opponent is playing Forgs, and he just got like OTK'd. Did Junk get... What happened to... Oh, got Raigeki breaked. I wonder, on Raigeki break, whose finger is this? Do we know? Like, whose finger is doing Raigeki break? You know how right now we know who Raigeki is, like, it's like for the Sky Dragon doing Raigeki? Who's doing this Raigeki break? You think it's Hades? Dark Ruler Hades finger? Oh, that's cool. Rich said he thought it was old vindictive. Oh, so that was torrential the whole time. So Televisual correctly was playing around torrential, and it finally got forced after like 4 turns. All right, take 1,000. Yeah, Dark Ruler isn't a lot of card artwork, especially back then. Have you watched the various Yu-Gi-Oh anime or read the manga? No. Yu-Gi-Oh wiki said Dark Ruler. Yeah, Dark Ruler seems reasonable. Let me look at it again. Do you remember the dude in your Discord that had the theory about how Swap Frog turns into Dark Dust Spirit? Yes. And honestly, he kind of ate with that, even though I think he was saying that he might have been high when he made that theory or some shit. But like, the reasoning was so good. It was like the tattoos on Swap Frog and something about Dark Dust Spirit having very similar markings, and then the fact they both bounce to the hand as like part of their effect. And it was like other weird shit that he came up with. But honestly, it was like one of those things that for conspiracy theory Yu-Gi-Oh, you could absolutely buy into. What is the most cringe deck in Edison? I think most people would say that it's GBs. Most players, as soon as I load up GBs and try to play on ladder, people quit. Or like, they just do not want to engage with that deck at all. It's so strange because like there are definitely more toxic decks, but the question is not cringe. The question is not about toxic, it's about cringe. I think more people find GBs to be cringe than other decks, at least in my experience. Yeah, Dragon Turbo and GBs is really hard to get duels. Dragon Turbo, you can get duels a little bit better, but especially now, because like I think it's so underrepresented that people don't even know a lot of times like what is happening on DB. But GBs, when they start seeing you like GB stuff, they just quit, or they just like get so despondent. Rich says, I would rather play against Dragon Turbo than GBs. See, I don't know how I feel about that. Because even though I'm a Frog player, I don't really want to play against Dragon Turbo. Maybe that's a me thing, though. Because I just don't know what's going to happen. And neither do they, which is annoying. Like, nobody knows what's going to happen when we sit down.
This is my favorite restaurant in Philadelphia. Some solid days, some China, no fusion, no BS, cash all anything. It's in class and the entire scene. Still one of the best much going to do. The burgers are great, breakfast is outstanding, and the hours are and they are. Highly recommend.
Let's see. I already didn't like GB and then lost to it in the finals, so there's no looking back for me. That makes sense, Rich. You have been traumatized by GBs. They stole a win from you, which is a really big deal. Because now you'll always be that guy that got second place to GBs. With GB, you lose on the first turn, but you still need to play another 5 turns to confirm you lost. Yeah, that is annoying about it too. Like, GBs, duels against GBs are often decided very quickly, which also does not feel great because it's like you sit down to play and almost immediately you know who's going to win. At least you know if you lost. You don't know if you're going to win. Sometimes it's like unclear because you might be like in a slightly winning position, but then they can still sack the fuck out of you. But like, you know when you lost every time. Like when you lose the GBs, you know, all right, this game's cooked. You know what I mean? Like there's no coming back. That settles it. I shall become a GV player to scorn the community. You're going to be getting scorned a lot yourself. I promise you that. Like, the community is very aware of GB's existence. The fact this duel is still going, and this is just game 2. "17 minutes left. If he would have swung with the dupes and the junk. You know what's funny? I've realized, like, a lot of times it is just correct when you have a full dupe block to just actually swing with the dupe frogs too. Because entirely too many games come down to your opponent being at an attack, being at life points where the attack of a unifrog is game, or like they're at fucking 200 like right now, and you're like, man, if I would have just been attacking when I had a dupe block, which, what could happen anyway? Like I'm literally attacking behind an unattackable field. Yep. And Rage Peacock hit the nail on the head. The Rise and combo decks created a void that GB could exploit. And Hero Beat also subsequently dying as a deck, like a well-represented deck. I still don't remember the last time I played against Hero Beat in a tournament. So Hero Beat is virtually non-existent. And on top of that, combo decks became way more popular. At one point, we only really had Dragon Turbo. Now there's Gigavice and there's Forgs. And that just made GBs that much better. But in general, also because other Frog decks got made too, like Dream Frogs is weak to GBs too. So it's not even just like, it's not even just Forgs or Gigavice that became popular. It's also like Dream Frogs became a thing, and then GBs has a really good matchup against Dream Frogs. Oh no, now I'm doing it back. Alright, highest target itself. Very easy, love that. Love it. Lag. I always thought Hippo in case of Hero Beat. That's smart. I do think Hippo is a card that you do not want to leave without, because you never know when you might run into the occasional Hero Beat player, and I actually think Hippo is fine against Blackwings as well. At least make them have the Collude, and if you have Hippo plus Chariot, then like, if they go attack with Bora face down and you flip Hippo and they go Collude and you Chariot, like, probably GG, probably checkmate right there. Just one of those things that could happen. You sided in against Blackwings. Did you side out Chariot against Blackwings? I don't know. I am not a Glad player. I have no idea what the Glad meta with the people over there decided is correct. Oh, please play faster. We're on notice. Do I need to issue slow play warnings? Not please play faster in the slow play. Chainlink 1, please play faster. Chainlink 2, take forever to set a monster. Oh, frog players. Oh, that's actually a good DD Crow, because I feel like nefarious things were afoot. I feel like nefarious things were afoot. That in-phase Regeki break it was given I'm about to monarch you. Or worse. Fishboard Blaster could have been in the picture. What are y'all saying is real and not real? Y'all cannot be arguing about if GBs are real at this point, right? Like we cannot in 2025 still be arguing about if GBs are real, right? Like I'm not even back reading chat. I'm just hoping that that's not what this is about. No, this isn't about that. Someone said D Prison counts as a reliable odd against Sirocco and GB versus Blackwings. I mean, if they don't attack, but then, so there's inevitability on the side of GBs if you don't attack them, though. Like, then you risk them having 2 GBs to contact. So, I don't feel like the whole I'm not going to attack into your back row thing is exactly like some reliable strategy against GBs. It's not like GBs literally look at a Sirocco and can never do anything to it. Like, I think more often than not, if GBs have back rows and you're not attacking and they already have a monster in the field and you're just letting them accumulate multiple monsters on the field, you're going to lose that game if you play like that. Ooh. I believe in miracles. Billy said this game's going to time. Fraser, do you have other podcasts you listen to on the regular besides your own? Yes, I have multiple podcasts I listen to when I work or when I go to the gym. Like today, I listen to New Rory and Maul. I listen to the Joe Budden podcast. I listen to The Read. Value Turbo's worst matchups are plant decks that play Titanial and things that aren't usually played, like Frog Monarchs are really annoying for value as well. But like Gigavice and Amaryllis are really bad matchups. Machina could be a really bad matchup. I think if you play Machina Control, you have to play 3-Pot Avarice because that deck doesn't have any of the unfair cards. It's just like a deck of like just decent cards, but it doesn't have like a Dark Arm or a Burial or a Miracle Fusion or anything that's like, you know, a blowout. So having the 3 pots at the very least allows you to do what the deck is intended to do, which is grind your opponent out of cards. If you don't play 3 pots, then I feel like your win condition is to hope that your Hamster Echo Kai's engine just plays better than theirs, and that is not reliable. Oh, Prior Descend. He said that is not torrential in the back row. And now we bounce. Chaos Machina? I don't know what Chaos Machina means. Alright, bye-bye 0. Value does not side out the Hamster Raikou package against Frogs. They side out hamsters a lot of the time, but not Raikou. It's not like Raikou is completely terrible. Oh, so one Dandy, 2 Absolute Zero. So it's kind of like early trigger thing. So 0, I guess Dandy went to the graveyard first, and they're both mandatory. So Dandelion is definitely Chain Link 1. Dandelion is definitely Chain Link 1. Yeah, Dandy also went to the graveyard first. Like for multiple reasons, Dandelion is Chain Link 1. Oh, where Did he not get his tokens? The tokens should be there. All right, let me... You get tokens. Oh, well, that's on him. Whatever. I'll try it. They don't have messaging turned on. We're now accept the game state territory. All right. You either use spell and chat removal, or if their board is just Sirocco and you have Tiger, you can remember and tag him out earlier. It's already time. All right. This match is over. Well, Sonny, you weren't here for the whole match, but it's end of turn. So this is the last turn. But if you watch this match, Sonny, like, meditating was taking extremely long. There are no more turns. What the fuck is going on? Also, I tried to message Meditating and tell them that they get dandy tokens, but they have their thing turned to where you cannot message them, and that's on them. Like, if you're playing in a DB tournament, you should have your messaging turned on in case someone who is a TO or judge wants to help your game state. And apparently this person has often had time issues according to chat, which I can neither verify nor confirm, but I know in that particular match that we just watched, they definitely were taking an extremely long time, to the point where Televisual had to say, please play faster. Okay, so round 3, here we go. We have Chess Prime versus Dom. Well, I'm watching that. I don't know what y'all came to watch, but I'm watching Chess Prime versus Dom because why wouldn't you? So Saffron, so me and Saffron just talked or meditating, as you guys see their DB name, but basically I told them that, like, if you have a ruling dispute, you know, call a judge at me in the server, so that we can correct it, because I did try at the very least to correct that game state where they should have gotten tokens. What am I looking for here? Where is Chess Prime? I can't even see Chess Prime and Dom. All right, and then oh, they didn't get pinged by the bot. Okay. Is Johnson Boss undefeated still? Johnson Boss is undefeated with his GB hero deck. Yeah, the timer started by Not Asta this round. Not Asta is a mod slash judge in the Discord server. So they started the timer at 9:03 of 48 minutes because 2 minutes had already passed. What are the easiest decks to play in Edison? That is a really hard question to answer, but on a surface level, I would say gadgets are very easy to play. Because it's literally like you're really doing one thing. And at a low level that can have high success, I would say Black Wings, because Black Wings can just summon attack every turn and get very far with that. But don't expect to like top an event with Black Wings if you don't know how to really play it well, because the deck is actually pretty intricate at a high level to play correctly and like understanding how to trade your cards correctly. But if you just wanted to play a tier list deck that is really strong and you don't have to do much like sequencing your summons and stuff like that, I think Black Wings is really good for that. Whereas like a deck like Bayou Turbo, if you open a hand of Armageddonite, Hamster, Raikou, there's one correct play, and a lot of players are not going to know which one they should be doing in specific scenarios. Whereas Black Wings is like, okay, your opponent has this monster in the field, I'm summoning Sirocco here every time, or I'm summoning Shura here every time. Frog Monarch is pretty easy as well. It depends on what you have in your Frog Monarch build. Like, if your build is literally just a bunch of tribute summons and frogs, then that is usually going to be on the easier side. But once you start adding in, you know, layers to it, like making it closer to a Dream Frog deck, Salvage is Pot Ever, stuff like that. It can get a little bit more complicated if you play a Fishboard Blaster, and then it starts to look more like Dream Frogs. It becomes a lot more tricky. Okay, they started. This is what I want to see. Yeah, Hero Beat is pretty easy as well. Hero Beat is Yu-Gi-Oh! Fundamentals deck. Like, if you have fundamentals, Hero Beat is very straightforward in like how to play it, but unfortunately it's very limited in like the things that you can do. Like, it doesn't have a very high ceiling, so a lot of times your plays are very limited to like, here's the normal monster I'm summoning, and I either have Gemini Spark to support it or I don't. Dream Frogs was surprisingly difficult to play through the weird hands, and your choices when during sub isn't linear. Yeah, Glads are definitely not easy. Glads are definitely not an easy deck to play. Definitely not easy. Value's not easy. Glads are not easy. Dragon Turbo is not easy. Gigavice is not easy. Forgs is not easy. Hero Frogs is not easy. But like Hero Beat, Gadgets, Frog Monarchs, stuff like that. Yeah, the two hardest decks to play in the format are Forgs and Gigavice. Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't an easy game, like, even to begin, lawyer ass game. I don't know why Enraged comment is so funny to me. Lawyer ass game. Yeah, it is good that Forgs and Gigavice are the hardest decks to play, because if they were easy to play, this format will look very different. As it stands, there are very few people who actually play Forgs or Gigavice, so like, typically we don't have to worry about too many of them at a tournament. What he do? I feel like, did we not have a Treeborn? I guess we didn't have Treeborn in the grave to start this turn. This is such a shit spot to be in as Frog Monarchs or whatever. I assume this is Frog Monarchs because I see a Soul Exchange. It could be Hero Frogs, but Gigavice Living is like a meme. It just brings back the Titanial and things get out of hand. It's his Gores and Tragodia deck. Macro Stun is my least favorite deck because it's not good, but it can also fucking lock you out if they live the dream. Indeed, Pigeon. Alright, so Gigaplant lived. Oh, okay, well, this is... I don't imagine Gigavice is losing this game. Thank you, Robin. You're a great fellow. Battle Theta. Battle. Proceed to battle phase. I really think Frog Monarchs should be playing Dark Dust Spirit. One, because it's a monarch that keeps on giving, potentially. And two, because there are a lot of situations in Edison right now that just like Raigeki your opponent is really good. This isn't necessarily one of them because now there's a Super Vice on the field, but a turn ago, it would have been fucking out of this world. Like when I made the Frog School video, I used a winning deck list from Icarus 89 from last year, and we played against Amaryllis, and I struggled really, really bad because there was no mass removal, no Lightning Vortex, no Needle Sealing, no Dark Dust Spirit, and so Titanial just absolutely cripples that deck. And honestly, if my opponent had drawn better or just played better, I do not think I would have won that set. Josh Peterson, I just watched your Dark Gaia OTK video and have been having a ton of fun with it. Which one are you talking about, Josh? The one that plays the hero monsters like Stratos and Prisma? Has anyone cooked with Virus Dragons lately? Lately, no. But Virus Dragons were a thing at a point, but lately I would say no. Yeah, I think siding just like a Lightning Vortex, and if you're playing Frogs, a Dark Dust Spirit is totally reasonable. Oh, the Ritual one? The Ritual one is unhinged, but it is fun. Fraser, it's Squirrels if you even remember me. I cannot say that I remember Squirrels. That... Or... Wait. Okay, well, what's your actual name, though? Because there's one person that I have in mind right now whose name starts with an A when I think of Squirrels, but if that's not who you are, then I don't know, unfortunately. If you're not signing Vortex, I think that's crazy. Oh, Matt. See, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I know you with your last name, but I definitely don't know Squirrels, and Matt does not draw like a line. I'm with Zaki said, Augustin Herrera. I think most people should consider Cold Wave for how broken it is into combo decks. Did you guys see when I was streaming and I played against Nimnim? Nimnim was on Gigavice. This is like a couple days ago. Nimnim was on Gigavice and I was on Twilight Sworn that sided into Vayu Turbo, and I had a Cold Wave randomly in there because like you don't side it out. And it actually like just cooked because Nimnim opened up like 5 spells and I Cold Waved them, and then Vayu Greffer Value 4000, Greffer Value 4000 basically. But like a big part of that duel was Cold Wave made it where they could not possibly draw out of it. And obviously the, you know, super anecdotal, but it was just interesting. Cold Wave is banned in so many formats. Is Cold Wave legal in Modern right now? What do you feel about Quick Draw Dandy Warrior? I think, so you've come to the wrong channel if you like Quick Draw, because I hate Quick Draw as a card. I think Quick Draw is bad. I think any deck playing Quick Draw is pretty bad. I think, yeah, those are my thoughts. I do not think Quick Draw is good. If I'm being completely honest with you, and I've been pretty consistent over this, I have tried to buy into like the Quick Draw Machina Hero decks and all these other Quick Draw. They're all bad though. Like if we're being all the way honest with the community right now, they're fucking bad. Those decks are all bad. If you're playing Quick Draw and you're playing any more than one of it, and even one of it is egregious, but like at least with one you basically won't see it that much. But like if you're playing more than one Quick Draw in your deck, I promise you the chances of you like actually winning a tournament go down exponentially, because you're literally playing against a field of deck devastation viruses and fucking royal oppressions and Vanity's Fiends and Fossil Dynas and like all the other things. But in Edison format, you can do whatever you want. If it brings you joy, by all means. If you like playing, this is brutal. The Black Rose Dragon to put the Duprog in attack mode and everybody swing in for game. If you like doing that, if you like playing Quick Draw, if Quick Draw is the thing that got you into Edison format 15 years ago, or if that's like your fond memory of the format, then by all means you can cook with it, and you can even top with it too. Like, you can absolutely top with Quick Draw. I just don't think that you're winning anything with Quick Draw, really. Like, it's an uphill battle. And Edison, any deck can win. So that doesn't, at this point, I've been playing this format for years now, and I'm not really like impressed much by a deck topping a tournament, because every deck has at this point, like literally 6 Samurais and X Sabers and every deck in between has topped by this point. So I'm not like really impressed. But if you're asking a question about competitively, like you're asking a competitive person like me, one of the most competitive people, the answer is just that realistically the deck is not going to perform well, because the decks that are better than it perform so much better, and they are in fact so much better because they have to work way less than Quick Draw does to get like a better result. Like, I don't have to work very hard with Value Blackwings or Hero Frogs to get a much better result than a Quick Draw player who has to open up Quick Draw Dandy to even have a fucking shot. Like, you need to open that and nothing needs to go wrong. There can never be like a Vanity's Fiend or a Dyna or God forbid you get OTK'd in the meantime or anything. Like, nothing can go wrong. You can't get deck devied. Like, things just have to not go wrong. I've even had people open up that and then like I just set Regeki Break, and when they go pitch for a Quick Draw in the following turn, you just chain Regeki Break to it, it dies, and they still lose a card out their hand, and all of a sudden all the card advantage you put into that Quick Draw is all gone down the drain. And you're playing against frogs, and then you realize the disparity in the tier list. Yeah, compulse. There's a lot of things that hurt Quick Draw. But every once in a while, like every 6 months, a Quick Draw deck will top, and it'll be the talk of the town, because people love rooting for an underdog, I've realized, in almost anything in life. So whenever a deck that is like, you know, like a gadget deck or something, or a Quick Draw deck, or X Saber deck tops, it's like huge news. But when an Edison, when a Value Turbo deck tops or wins, everyone just kind of is like, okay. We all, you know, when Black Wings wins, everyone's like, okay. Like, it's not news, right? There's even to the point where like every time people do a deck profile and it's like Blackwing deck, the comment section is usually riddled with people being like, oh nice, another Blackwing deck profile, you know what I mean? Like, that is literally what people comment now, because it's just to the point where you see it so often. No, speaking of fucking Vanity's Fiend, by the way. People acting like I'm not playing Frog Monarch versus Giga. Oh. What happened in this duel? Like, where did Chess Prime get to Q? I didn't really see what happened. I see a Lone Fire in the graveyard, and I'm really confused on how it didn't resolve. Oh no, did they set fucking Lone Fire Blossom? Is that what happened? Oh, okay, well, okay. We were talking about Quick Draw, right? Talk about things that Quick Draw absolutely cannot fucking deal with. Just by the way. Just like by the fucking way. This needs to be like Wing Blast, Chain Torrential. Or honestly, anything Chain Torrential at this point. Dom is trying to end it. Wing Blast Dandy doesn't do anything. It's just you Chainlink 1, Wing Blast, Chainlink 2 is going to be the lad. Dandy activates on a separate chain. Drawer can't handle back row, but it also can't handle shit like this either. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so lad is going to be face down. Torrentials, yeah, this works. I don't see why lad wouldn't get effect here. We can definitely check, but like, I think lad actually does get effect here. Lad does not have the same text as Absolute Zero. Yeah, there's nothing saying that it won't resolve if it's face down. This effect activates so long as it is sent to the graveyard when destroyed, whether it was destroyed in a hand, deck, on the field, or while equipped and relinquished. This effect activates even if you don't control any cards. When this card is destroyed, yeah, I don't see any. There's no reason why it wouldn't. What's funny is that Chess could have just gone activate Book of Moon, Chainlink 2 Torrential. Doing Torrential Chain and then Chainlink 2 Book of Moon also does work, but it kind of complicates things because now you have all these weird questions about like, does it activate? I will just let them know my ruling, and I think this is the correct ruling anyway. Yeah, lad is not like Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero says when this card leaves the field, it doesn't say anything about being destroyed. Like Absolute Zero never says the word about being destroyed or being sent. Also, Absolute Zero doesn't say where it needs to be sent to. Like Zero doesn't care if it gets compulsed, if it gets Wing Blast, if it gets banished by Caius. They're very different. This is a graveyard effect. And Zero is not. Like Zero will activate under Backup Cosmos and D-Fisher. Lad will not, for example, right? Like that already makes them different enough. Yeah, Lad, when people used to play Crush Card Virus, Lad would activate from Crush Card Virus. That might be... I guess that probably maybe it doesn't matter, but because there's already a Lone Fire, I was gonna say that makes Miracle Fertilizer live. But at the same time, it's like Miracle Fertilizer was already with a Lone Fire, so maybe it won't matter. Well, Crush Card was very, very cheap comparatively during the time that it was actually a playable card, because no one knew that the card would end up being worth tens of thousands of dollars later on. So 100 life points. Holy shit. Does Titanium negate you from targeting anything, or is it just the opponent's field? Like, if I try to Caius myself, does Titanium negate that? I forget. Oh, this is funny. Dom is looking like they're going to go for a Thastalos kill here. This was such a scuffed game. Yo, if this actually kills, I've never seen Thastalos kill in my life. Okay, still haven't. I was gonna say, if Thastalos actually kills with their burn damage, like some Dark Strike Fighter shit, that would be... I kind of wanted to see Thastalos actually burn for game. So did Chess Prime start that duel off by setting a Lone Fire Blossom? I really don't know what happened. Like, they said something about they got too cute. Is that what happened? Okay, Titanium, any card that targets, right? Medals for game. Cave said we got 100. How many people? We got 138 in chat. I need to see 150 likes right now, or 50 likes right now. Guys, if you don't mind liking the stream, that'd be great. It helps out the channel, helps out the algorithm and all that good stuff. It's free to like things too. You know, leave a like. Don't be scared. It won't bite. I'll bite, but it won't bite. I really think Frog Monarch decks should be playing Upstart Goblin, because their reliance on Treeborn Frog is astounding. Why is that going to the grave? What? Okay. So they drew Substitute for turn 100%, right? Because there's no reason that you're not. Well, I guess they could have said do prog and been like, I'm going to try to get greedy and do the Substitute play next turn, but. This is where you really need, like, Spiritual Water Art in this situation would be very, very fucking, oh my god. Oh my lord. Spiritual Water Art would be very strong right here. Wow, they still don't have anything? Gigavice is like such a sad deck sometimes. Like, they have every possible piece of a setup here. Like, there's the Lone Fire got milled, so Miracle Fertilizer became live. They just got Supervised to their hand. Like, there's really not much else that you can ask for at that point. Like, you milled the best card, you got Gigavice, you're Supervised to your hand. They also had tokens, so Super Solar Nutrient was live just now. I don't know if Super Solar Nutrient gets sided out, but and this card definitely complicates shit. Thank you, Don Zalug. I'm rooting for a Frog Monarch player, not gonna lie, against Gigavice. This is a really hard matchup for Frog Monarchs. Like, extremely hard. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Yeah, Forgs is way more consistent. Like, literally night and day in consistency when it comes to the comparison between Gigavice and Forks. It's not even close. Like, Dom's opening would have gotten him killed against Forks, honestly. And like 80% plus games. Like opening set Dupe Frog Pass, like, and going second and setting Dupe Frog Pass, you're probably dead. And then the turns that ensued after, where it was just like not much happening, like Heavy Storm, Summon Substitute, get Swap Frog, attack, like pass, like that, yeah. Rich, you are not a frog player. Is this some kind of OTK? I feel like on Teach Me How to Cook, when I had Young Puds, he was teaching me some of the lines, and I remember one of them was like double supervise, but I don't remember anymore because I genuinely do not play this deck in my off time. Um, 28, 25, 24. What is that, chat? 77. So it's not quite game. Or I guess it's 24, 24, 28. So 48 plus 28 is 76. Oh, I was gonna say, can't Stardust have... Couldn't Stardust have negated Lad? Alright, I thought they were going to... So here's what I thought. I thought Stardust was going to attack face down, and that Stardust would negate Lad. Because Lad says, when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, select one monster in your graveyard, then destroy all cards you control. And because it destroys, like Lad destroys, I'm pretty sure Stardust still activates on that, because Lad still activates to destroy. I'm like 90% sure Stardust can negate Lad even if there's nothing on the field that's getting destroyed. Because Lad's effect still activates to destroy. Oh, really? Something has to actually be destroyed. Stardust can negate a Bestiary hitting the field without back rows. So even though Bestiary mandatory activates to destroy, you're saying... Yeah, but Stratos is different. Stratos is different because Stratos is not guaranteed to destroy, whereas other card effects are activating to destroy always. Stratos is like not determined until resolution if it's going to destroy anything. Okay, we're in a nice little... Well, there's a Lone Fire Blossom, so... So they like have to put back both Lone Fire. Yeah, I was about to say it has to be both Lone Fires. All right, let's... Transmigration is trash. The card is fucking terrible. So I don't think this makes anything meaningful. If they have Mark of the Rose as their last card, that is diabolical. Okay. Book of Moon? I guess Book of Moon does it too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Marcus. I wasn't going to say anything, but like I genuinely feel like this is a I'm self-locked situation. This is a joke. I don't even know if it's worth doing that. Like, I don't actually think that Caius accomplishes a single thing. I'm trying to think if there's any merit to it, but I genuinely don't think it accomplishes a single thing. Oh, okay. I don't know, but this Frog Monarch deck is very similar to the one I played for Frog School, in which it doesn't have ways to deal with like this type of situation, this Titanial card. And like you really need ways to deal with Titanial, like the deck has to be siding Needle Sealing or something. I think Frog Monarchs are so bad against Gigavice that it's a deck that probably should be siding triple Needle Sealing. Kind of how like the Dupless Hero Frog deck sides triple Needle Sealing. I think that this build would also need to do that. I don't know how the hell this deck wins against Titanial. Nigga, you watch my video. You know it doesn't. It doesn't win against Titanial. It's literally I complained about it the entire video. It is an unwinnable matchup. You have to literally side deck like for this matchup. Oh my god. I literally put out a video just literally saying like, hey, this deck cannot beat Titanial decks. Like literally, and you see it in the video of me struggling. I had to fucking Caius my own Unifrog to put damage on the board so that I could end the game before they inevitably won because they had inevitability on me. It was that bad. It was that bad. And mind you, that is a list that won. Like I took a list, like I literally took, let's see. Frog Monarch. I literally took Icarus 89's winning deck list from, oh no, this is not it. This is PBR something. I don't count the PBRs as okay, EWCQ 8. So this tournament was how many players? There was 154 players in this tournament. Am I looking at the right tournament? Okay, yeah. There was 154 players in this tournament, and this is the deck list that won, and it does not deal with Titanial. Like, you have to basically hope to draw these to stop things from even happening. I don't think we saw a single Water Art that entire set, by the way. You have Torrential and Mirror Force in a side deck, but like Gigavice is not a simple Titanial deck like Amaryllis is, so Like these don't even really do anything because by the time, yeah, these are just like a crapshoot. This side deck is very outdated. This side deck is literally a year old, and Edison has actually changed so much in 1 year that this list is outdated. Like, and I felt it when I did the video. I was like, holy shit, this deck could never win the way it's built in 2025 now. Like, you just cannot. Okay, so we're waiting on the person who went into time last round is also going into time this round, it looks like. Potentially. Let me see how much time is left. 8 minutes. Okay. Holy shit, that's a lot of cards. All right, at the very least, this should be the last turn. This has to be the last turn. You're fucking so dead. Oh, actually, I don't know if they have Fishborg Blasters. This is Dream Frogs right now. Yeah, the Giga deck can brick and the Monarch deck can't do anything. That's exactly why I had to Caius my Unifrog. Like, I knew immediately that I could not just sit there and like wait to die because that is not real. Like, you have to start doing things. Okay. That was the last match. So after Patrick Star reports, we'll be moving on to round 4. And there's only 5 rounds, thank God. Last week it tried to give me 6 rounds and I was like, that's just not happening. Oh, round 4. There we go. Okay, the people who are undefeated. Televisual, Joshua Johnson, and Chess Prime. So Televisual now plays against Chess Prime. Joshua Johnson plays against Spore, so Joshua Johnson got pared down. I want to see Televisual versus Chess Prime. I like watching Chess Prime because we don't get to see many Gigavice players who actually know what they're doing in general. So this is one of the only opportunities to see this deck actually do something correctly. Giga is definitely one of the best decks. I don't think it is the best deck. I think it would be a little crazy to say that it's the best deck over Value Turbo when like it just has not even slightly performed on that level yet. But it's one of the best decks for sure. It's very terrifying, and I don't think that it's completely figured out yet either. Like, one of the major improvements that has happened in the last couple of months is the side deck has gotten better for Gigavice, where they're siding UFO turtles and shit, and that card actually solves a lot of problems. It weirdly has perfect stats against Dyna. 1400 attack and 1200 defense, so Dyna can beat it, cannot beat it in any position. Marcus, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, actually shut the fuck up. Like, 2 giga in a room and both topping. Yeah, but then there's also tournaments where there will be 2 gigas in either top. So it's like there were 2 gigas at the Midwest Edison Clash. Chess Prime and Paul Hobbs, I think, was the other person. And like, neither one of them topped. So it's like, you know, saying that like there's 2 gigas in both top and it doesn't, like, okay, in one tournament, sure, that can happen. It doesn't really mean anything. Did they get a successful Risa? No prio? Really? Mark, didn't you kiss Jeff Jones? That didn't happen, did it, Hansel? I remember the Jeff Jones bet. I don't know if people know that lore, but back in the day, like way back in the day, there was something called the Jeff Jones bet. And I think it was like, if you don't top or something, you have to kiss Jeff Jones or something like that. There was some kind of criteria where you have to kiss Jeff Jones. What? What? Okay. I mean, okay, I'll say this. Technically, the Solemn and the Wing Blast are very similar because, like, whatever trap that is, when it's activated, it's just getting fucking Solemn anyway if it does anything, right? So the Gigavice player likely wins this turn. Oh, never mind. They have a hand that doesn't actually do anything. I thought it was about to be full combo with Solemn backing it. I thought it was about to be go into Gigaplant, you know, do all the things. I've been let down a lot tonight. I need to see this picture of Marcus kissing Jeff Jones. I need this. How old is this? Was this like last year? Was it this year? This year would be crazy. Like, when was this? I need timestamps. Had to be like a decade ago. Okay, I was gay a decade ago too. You know? A little gay for pay. But it never happened in parentheses. The parentheses makes it sus. I wouldn't think it was sus if it wasn't in fucking parentheses. And Rage said, what does that mean? I'm not gay, but a hole is a hole. And $20 is $20. I just had to hype up the chat. You smell me. Hansel is a fucking troll, bro. Hansel is the two-time national champion. The only person in the world who has won 2 nationals. In the US, anyway. Like North American nationals. I can't speak for the other countries because I'm American. I'm proud to be an American. The red and white and blue, especially the white. Funny enough, the bet was $20. Not the bet was $20. $20 is $20, bro. I just want a Yu-Gi-Oh partner. Howdy, partner. Especially the white is wild. Uh-oh. Full combo. Full calling. You were so close to killing your Gigavice opponent. However, you have failed. And now, you die. I've seen this movie before. Oh, by the way, guys, this weekend there is a EWCQ, and I'm streaming it. EWCQ 11, maybe? Any cool decks today? Well, we got some Gigavice. All we got is Gigavice and Hero Frogs. That's all we got for you, King. You need to be in Format Libraries Discord server. This website. The website. I wonder if they have like an events tab or something. That I don't know if they have like an upcoming events thing. I don't know. I guess they don't have like upcoming events on here, but if you're in the Discord server, it's all there. It is not too late to join. I don't even know if signups are open yet, honestly. I don't think signups are open yet, but maybe let me check. Let me see. So I'm going to put this on the screen. This is EWCQ 11, Saturday, September 6th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Online Edison WCQ. Live event, 55 minutes per round. Free entry. 1 invite per 25 participants. This tournament is going to be pretty big, by the way. These tournaments usually get around 150 players. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but I think because we're getting close to the end of the year where they actually hold their world championship, and their world championship actually has really good prizing. Last year, it was like actually thousands of dollars. Definitely not letting Mark coach me. Don't want to lose 5K. Are you going to? I'm not going to RBT Denver, and I am not going to the Philly. Well, Philly Regionals on September 13th. No, I'm not going to that either. I'm actually going to New York on September 13th. I think Ricky lost on the player select screen. I don't think he lost just because, like, obviously, you know, there's always, you could play better, but I think he really lost on the character select screen. Like, if you coached, I hope that you would have coached his necklace, you know? What you doing in New York? Strippers and dust. No, I'm kidding. Just spending the day in New York. I love New York, and it's been a while since I've been there, so I just kind of need it. He sent me the list after he submitted. There was one Armor Master. Bro, there had to be more wrong than that. There had to be more wrong than just one Armor Master. Don't leave your Invisalign case in a restaurant again? I hope not. That definitely did happen last time. Joe, how do you fucking know that? How do you know I left my Invisalign case? Will you eat pizza in New York? So there's a couple places that I want to check out in New York that I haven't eaten at before, but then there's also places that I've eaten at that I kind of just want to eat at again because they're so fucking good. I do want to try pizza from this place called Mama's too. Well, Black Rose would have been crazy. I'm assuming they just don't have a hero monster to do a what is it called? What's that guy? Zero. All right. There's a place called Mama's 2 in New York, and it is a famous pizza place, and it looks absolutely insane.
Oh, pizza's my life, man. I'm definitely living my dream that I've had and making this a destination spot and one of the biggest food destinations in the world.
Let's see if we can actually...
I'm Ian. I'm from New York.
Mention of flavor, and I'm made with good and slice. There you go.
Yeah, I need this.
Oh my god.
It's a little bit of everything, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's got a hot honey.
I need that. It has hot honey on it too. Yeah, I need Mama's 2. Golden Diner, the pancakes there are fucking tier 0. Like, I need that. I just need a lot. Like, I'm a fat fuck, you know? And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a big boy. Need to go to Fort Charles. Fort Charles. Hit me up if you want to eat nice. Oh, I always eat nice, Hansel. I always eat nice. One thing about me, I'm gonna eat nice. There's so many good spots in New York. Are you going back to Carbone for the rigatoni? No, no, I'm not going back to Carbone for the rigatoni. I will be at some point, but not this coming week. Hot honey pepperoni is crack. Because I specifically love pepperoni pizza and I love hot honey. Don't go to Carbone, it gotta be now. Trust me, I was not going to Carbone. I also don't like New York Carbone for what it's worth because it is a fucking closet and it is way too pretentious getting a reservation there. And if you know, the spicy rigatoni is actually sold at multiple places that are not named Carbone, like the exact same recipe and everything. So you don't even have to go to Carbone to get that exact dish. And I do like Carbone, but like I've been there multiple times now, so it's kind of like whatever to me at this point. Yes, I've been to Golden Diner like 10 times. Isn't Central Park sketchy? I don't know. Why is it sketchy? Like, I don't think any, like, every park is sketchy at night to me in the world. But in broad daylight, like, I've been to Central Park in broad daylight, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think Central Park is like any different from other parks, to be honest. It's only dangerous if you're a CEO. Yes, I've been to Madison Square Garden. There needs to be like an e-call for Stratos or some shit because this single Dyna is not. This ain't it. Now we upgraded it to a Vandy's Fiend. I can't tell what that television is playing anymore. Like, bigger. Mill Torrential. Okay, so knowing that Torrential is gone is actually pretty important. Bigger. That's a lot of cards. Yo, why is Mask of Darkness not played in Edison at all? Like it's literally not played. Is it limited or something? Like can we? How many masks can we play in Edison? Mask is at 3. Like actually, how has no one ever played Mask? Why did we crow that? Oh, so you can't mark on rows. Okay. That actually does make sense. Yes. You want to set a monster to get back a trap that you have to then set and wait in a Forg and Giga meta. It is not a Forg and Giga meta, bro. It is still very much just the 3 decks that always are around. If you go to a tournament, I promise you, you are going to play way more Black Wings, Value, and Hero Frogs than you will play of Gigavice and Forgs. There's no such thing as a Forgs and Giga meta. That is not a thing. That literally does not exist. That is like a very hyperbolic thing to say. All right, game 3. Let me hear it for the YMCA. Yo, Osaka Castle, what's with all these questions, bro? Like, chill on me. They tried to be the meta when they both topped a few events in a row, but they lost to the big 3. I mean, Forgs won several tournaments. Forgs started off this year winning like 3 tournaments in a row. 3 majors in a row. So Forgs has done enough damage. Howdy, partner. What are we talking about, Marcus? We're going in. We got the miracle too. Okay, just 28. I was about to say, this is about to be so much fucking damage. Like, you can add 35 to this. They'd be at like 17. Does Televisual play Unifrog? I don't know if we saw it at all. Well, this is definitely a situation where Uni is good to just have some pressure. Okay, no pressure. Because you want to force out the trap stuns and stuff like that now so that your traps actually can do something. But if you don't have the Unifrog, then you can't do that. And I understand not wanting to really have Unifrog at the same time because unless you have this kind of field, it doesn't really do anything. Okay, no torrential. Or at least I don't think there is. A solitary Dyna. All right. We're approaching very dangerous territory now. Really? Like, okay. I want to say this. I think last turn, Televisual should have put some of these frogs in attack mode and started attacking with them, because you could have cut this clock down. Like last turn, one of the Duke Frogs should have attacked last turn with the Falsnina. Or you could even have substitute attack, actually. I'd rather substitute attack than Duke Frog, so Duke Frog's not stuck in attack mode and can die in battle. But if they were at 300 this turn, then you could have had them all attack this turn for game and like force them to play. Because I think it's very clear that your opponent doesn't have Mirror Force, and honestly, if they Mirror Force your substitute and Falsnina after taking the attack for 4 turns in a row, you're not exactly like mad at that. Like, you still end on a Duke block. Let's see if it ends up mattering, but I do think that forcing the issue a bit earlier would have done them some good. And the music is also picking up for this situation. Old Ben Boy, there's a video on my channel about Dupless Hero Frogs. I mean, you have to imagine that Chess Prime has something, because they haven't been doing anything for the last 10 turns. So, like, none of the cards that Chess Prime is playing, the play through back row and stuff, are surprising me, because they literally haven't done anything the entire game. They have to have something. I really wish that those Duke Frogs were attacking now. Especially if you have Torrential, because then you're not even really that afraid of having something in attack mode. Yep, Trap Stun as well. Or Solemn. Okay, a Unifrog actually kills here, which is funny. Like, Unifrog is literally game. A lot of things are game now, though. Absolute Zero, just literally touching the field. Oh, that's interesting. I was gonna say, what does that do when you said it, but I see why you're summoning it. This is such a crazy game state. Do they play Lightning Vortex? Book a Moon. extra normal summon. This duel actually feels like I think it's the music. What did I miss? Oh, Dinah got flipped and it wiped everything. Wow, they attacked into a Lone Fire Blossom. This is fucking unhinged. What if they went flip Dinah tribute for Caius? I would be very surprised if Chess won this game. It seemed this game does not seem winnable to me just because of the life points. The life points and the double Dinah is like so much to overcome. Viewing extra deck is unhinged. You never know, bro. Mark of the Rose is a card too. But yeah, we're at the point where one Caius is just game. And I don't know if Televisual maybe sided down on Caius's, because in this matchup Caius is like not that great. Thank you, Lewis. Is that two of them? I don't think this set is going to time. It's only been like 32 minutes since this round started. All right, that's game. And just like that, Hero Frogs with Dupe Frog takes it over Gigavice. Okay. The Dupe Lock. The Stupid Lock. Who's still playing? So Televisual and Chess Prime are concluded. Fonte and Bryant Vargas. Let's see if we can get some of that action. Are they dueling? Are they dueling? This saxophone is going fucking hard, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that saxophonist is... Oh, okay. Grant no show. All right, Brilliant is out. So then it's just Sky Noon and Meditating. What is this? Who's messaging me? Big fan. Oh, thanks. XD. All right, I'm getting out of here. All right, this is the only match in the tournament that is still happening. A defense lone fire in the dream. The lone fire is actually not the only thing that walls Dinah. I was talking about this earlier, but the UFO turtles in Chess Prime side deck also wall Dinah, and they beat over Dinah on top of that. XD. Oh no. Oh no.
Bruh.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
There's 16 minutes left in a row. That's plenty of time to finish a game. Especially when this is the field and this is the life points, and yeah, there's plenty of this is plenty of time. Okay, what are we doing? Ah. Get back Unifrog, get back Toad. Then we can extra normal summon the Unifrog. We can attack directly. We can pop something, and then we can tribute for a Monarch. Or Dark Dust Spirit. Oh yeah, I'm not sure how the emotes thing works. I forget, you have to have a certain number of people in order to add more emotes. Let me see. YouTube. Okay. How many emotes? YouTube emotes. I remember. I think you need more. You need more members in order to get more slots. I feel like. I just don't know what the. Oh shit. As you gain members, you can unlock more slots for new custom emojis. You will not be told when new slots are unlocked, but if you have 0 members, you have 4, 10 members, you have 7, 20 members, you have 9. I didn't know this, because we have over 40 channel members at this point, so we can actually have quite a bit more emojis. I don't even know how to do that anymore. I completely forgot all about the whole emotes thing. Like, where do you even make them? Maybe customize channel. YouTube is not intuitive. I just want to say that to start. This is not like I'm on something called customize channel, and you would think that like surely it would be here, right? Like surely customize channel would have the emotes. Yeah, we have over 40 members. So, oh, badges and emojis. Here you go. Badges will appear next to members' names. It doesn't tell me. Oh, I guess this is its way of telling me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna be honest with you though. I guess I'm looking at the badges. Let me look at emotes. Okay, so is it telling me how many I can have right now? I see that we have 4, and I can add more. It says, as you gain more members, you can upload and share even more emojis. And it looks like I can add a lot more emojis, first of all. Okay, well, in any event, we can add more emojis though, so that's something that I'm actually going to be doing soon, because I didn't realize that you don't need to have that many members to add more. But that's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, because right now we have these 4, which I'm gonna. What happened? Oh, a dupe lock happened. People still play dupe rock? Oh no! We need Tuesday bingo for Swiss. I am not making a bingo card for Tuesday nights, bro. That's just gonna have to be a 3x3. If somebody wants to make me a 3x3 bingo card for Tuesday nights, that's fine, but I am not. And it has to be a small bingo card. All right, I think that was yep, round 5. All right, final round, guys. So the only 2 people undefeated are Television and Johnson Balls. So one of them will win the tournament. The other people are just playing to play. But Television or Johnson Balls, one of them was going to win the tournament. And in a way, it's the same as this being single elimination, but everyone gets to play every round if they want to, which is kind of the point. So we'll be watching obviously Television, which it's a hero mirror match, but one is playing GBs and one is playing Frogs. Oh, Nimnim's playing. Okay, Nimnim is not playing. All right. Great stream, homie. Always A1. Thank you, Billy. Bill, you asked me if I like comedy earlier, and I don't know if you're trolling me or what, but like I feel like you listen to the podcast. You have to know that I love comedy, right? Like you have to know that. Also, I would be a little concerned if somebody didn't like comedy, because like, what kind of person is that? What is your favorite cartoon? Jesus, that's a hard fucking question. Probably Teen Titans. Teen Titans is up there. Avatar is up there. SpongeBob is up there. Powerpuff Girls is up there. Dexter's Lab. Tom and Jerry. I have a lot of cartoons that I like. I'm not like a big Cat Dog fan. Like I watched it sometimes, but I wasn't like when Cat Dog was on, I wasn't. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold's in my top 10 cartoons of all time for sure. Like if I had to do a top 10 cartoons of all time for me, not including anime, but like cartoons, it would definitely be Avatar: The Last Airbender, like the one with Aang, like season 1, or like not season 1, but like the first series. Teen Titans, Powerpuff Girls, Hey Arnold, SpongeBob, Dexter's Lab, Tom and Jerry. Oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's definitely... Some of the episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog I genuinely do not like watching because it is so disturbing. Return the Slab. I've never watched Ben 10 in my life. I have not seen a single episode of Ben 10. I also like Beast Wars, but Beast Wars wouldn't be like one of my top, but I do like Beast Wars. Oh no. Yeah, I am a millennial. I am not a Gen Z. I am a millennial, and I did not watch Ben 10. I feel like Ben 10 was a little after my time watching cartoons, to be honest. If you see an upside down secretary, you're having a bad time. Oh boy. That was a quick one. Fight back. No. I'm not really into the superhero cartoons. Like, I've seen superhero cartoons when I was a kid, but none of them really make the cut except Teen Titans. think tomorrow morning I'm gonna go to the gym really early, get that out the way, and then I need to do some administrative stuff. Do you remember our show called Mike, Lou, and Ode? No, I do not. Static Shock was okay. Jolin Showdown was okay. Jackie Chan Adventures was okay. Interesting. Putting back the easy to summon alias. Summon cat good. Done. Miracle. And this explains why the Caius didn't get bounced. Also, there was a treatment frog in the grave. The retro Yu-Gi-Oh collection is a scam. I am not paid to advertise for that game. And if I'm giving my completely honest opinion about it, it is bad. Like, really bad. I don't know who they, like, I don't know who it's for, but it's $50. I think that is the most egregious part about it. Like, the most offensive part is that it's $50. Most of the games don't even have pictures. Like, they're unplayable. That's scary. They summoned Darius. What does that tell you? Oh, well, that's probably game. Alright, they actually did have the Mirror Force. Wow, Televisual's patience actually won that game. Televisual's undying patience just won that game. That was beautiful. Well executed. Yeah, Duel Set of Roses remastered or re-released would be fucking fantastic. I actually was planning on downloading Duel Set of Roses though. Let me see if I can oh, what am I doing? Okay, there's a PS2 emulator that you can just download, and it's open source. PCSX2, which is very popular. No effect. This has been every Tuesday for the last several months, but I'm not going to say that it's always every Tuesday. GBs are on the back foot, guys. They need a Test Tiger, or a Miracle Fusion, I guess. Ooh, big brain, not the little one. This GB deck is to play Brain Control. That's so interesting. Usually you cannot play this card. Now, what's interesting about this is like, okay, sure, you're taking my Caius, but are you giving me this back? Or are you Miracle Fusioning it? He's giving it back. That's what I was afraid of. Like, I feel like if you're giving it back, it's a little sus. Johnson Boss is clearly down bad. That Dust Tornado might have sealed it. But yeah, typically on Tuesdays we do a free tournament with like a $20 cash prize. We've been doing that pretty much all year. Wow, and just like that, Televisual wins with Hero Frogs playing Dupe Frog. I feel like I have to say that these days. Okay, so the only undefeated after 5 rounds is the world champion of last year, Televisual, on Hero Frog. The deck that we never see him play, by the way. But I know he's been in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber learning Hero Frogs. And it seems like it's paying off. He really played this well too. Like, the decision making was very, very, very good throughout this entire set. He lost game 1. It was not even close. It was just Secutor nonsense. But games 2 and 3, absolutely locked in and just cooked. Okay, so this is the second week in a row that I'm sending Televisual money. So who else is playing? Because it's not over yet. So Johnson Boss lost, and Sky Noon versus Obed Brian is happening. Nah, dupe is the default. Make the duplicate say it. It's not about, Joe, it's not about GBs winning or not. GBs don't win often, you're right. But it has nothing to do with them winning events that makes people hate them. It's unpleasant to play against is what makes people hate them. It has nothing to do with them winning tournaments. People really don't care what decks win tournaments, to be honest. Like, that is not... The average player just does not give a fuck about that. Like, the average player is annoyed as soon as they have to play against Dragon Turbo or Gigavice or Forgs, and those decks also don't win every tournament, or really many at all. But, like, they're annoying to play against, and that's what people actually care about what's happening. So sure, bring something when Fortress pops, but it needs to be face up to resolve and substep. The Shura attack Fortress, they both activate. They both activate at the same time. Shura destroy Fortress. Okay, so Shura is optional. Fortress is mandatory. So Chainlink 1, Fortress, Chainlink 2, Shura. Yes. They both activate at the same time. Getting valued and returned on isn't fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna download Dual Set of Roses. I wanna see. I haven't played this game in so fucking long. Damn, Street Fighter Third Strike. A PS2 emulator kind of goes crazy. I can play Kingdom Hearts. I kind of want to play Kingdom Hearts. I kind of want to play Kingdom Hearts 2. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts in so long. Oh my god. I mean, PS2 is the greatest console of all time, so I am not surprised that the library of PS2 is fucking insane, especially considering the times. Like the gaming has not felt quite like that in a while. Okay, so I now have Dual Set of Roses. I want to see if I can also get Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know why, I just got this weird feeling I want to play Kingdom Hearts 2. I was playing Final Fantasy X yesterday. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. There are way too many Kingdom Hearts. Like, we repackaged this and we resold it to you. I don't like this. I'm looking at like 18 different versions of Kingdom Hearts. Like, this is entirely too much. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Plus. What the fuck does that mean? Well, I never played Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Plus. They have a fan translation. Is this in Japanese? What the hell? This is low-key annoying. Alright. Kingdom Hearts Rebirth 2. Okay, I just found base Kingdom Hearts 2, which honestly, that's all I really wanted. And then this is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remix. Yo, Kingdom Hearts is fake, bro. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 remix. Kingdom Hearts is an HD remastered collection of 6 unforgettable Kingdom Hearts experiences available for first time on PlayStation 4. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and HD cinematics for Kingdom Hearts 358 days and a half. Okay, I think I'll download this. I think this is the one I should get, because this one... I don't know what's going on, bro. But yeah, I'm going to try to download Kingdom Hearts, and I also downloaded Dual Set of Roses. Why is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 50 gigs? What the shit? All right. So who won? I didn't even see who won. All right, that's that tournament. This music is great, just by the way. In case no one told you today. This music is great. They are long games. Well, they can be. In you, who and I, there's a new land. Angels in flight. One when I'm hina. My sanctuary, with fears and lies, melt away. All right, I think the good thing about this tournament, this is easy to know who won because there's only one undefeated. So, all right, I'm going to refresh this and I'm going to do slash standings. Okay, so standings are, as you would have guessed, televisual first, Joshua Johnson second, Bonte, Obed, Andy, Chess, Sky News, Saffron, and Rose. Okay, so televisual wins 20. Televisual gets $20. $20 to get himself some Chipotle with guac, because guac is extra, tomorrow. Okay, let me end this tournament here /end, and then I think I'm going to restart the stream after I figure out how to get like Dual Set of Roses and Kingdom Hearts working. So I'm gonna be back on stream tonight because I am definitely not tired after I took a nap today. GG's everyone, well played. I guess I'll show the deck list. Do you guys want to see the deck list? Do you want to see Televisual's deck list and Joshua Johnson's deck list? Is that something that interests you? Oh fuck. I don't know if I can get the deck list. I might have well, I'll get Sushant to some his. Actually, I want to see if I can get Sushant real quick to hop on for a quick little discussion. Broke Stack Mountain, the Yu-Gi-Oh god. They call me Little Nerd X. Lil Nerd X. All right, while we wait, who's playing? Monkey D. Luffy getting absolutely shot upon. They call me Lil Nerd X. This was my list. Are you able to post links? I don't know if Retrobot is going to let you post a link, is the only thing. Not Retrobot. Nightbot. Nightbot is very anal, I feel like, about links. Oh yeah, yeah. If you tried to paste that link in here, it did not work. You can send it to me via DM if you want, Joshua Johnson. Thank you. I got it. All right. Here is Johnson Boss's Hero GB deck, featuring Miracle Fusions, Future Fusion, and all the things. This deck is so cool because there really is chemistry between like the cards. The water monsters that are inherently played in GBs that are technically searchable, Marmillo and Rediari. And then you also are playing Ocean and Prisma. Prisma can send Ocean to the graveyard. Prisma is also great with Test Target. Obviously, there's like a lot of synergy in his deck. And I'm not surprised that he was almost completely undefeated. 44 cards. GB players love not playing 40. They love to push that shit to the absolute limit. Well, honestly, I'm not mad at it though, because there's a lot of cards you don't want to necessarily like draw. You don't want to draw Secutor. You don't want to draw Sam Knight. You definitely don't want to draw Ocean. But yeah, it's a really cool list. This is something that I think I will use on, let me just copy this now. I'll use this on Master and Disaster. Let me take a picture of it too, so that way, because like I think links, the way links work, I think is if you change a deck list, like if Joshua Johnson changes the deck list, I think it also changes what I see on this link. So like if he were to take out like all the heroes for some strange reason, it would show that there. All the monsters are so hard to fit in with E-Call Rhoda. It's either put Cat / Sam Knight to run smaller. Oh, pull Cat / Sam Knight to run smaller, or I think you play like 43, 44. Jesse Cotton made a video about when going above 40 is correct. All right, well, Sushan's probably taking a smash or something. So I am going to end the stream here, and then I'm going to get back on stream, and like within the next half hour, I'll be back because I need to figure out how to use this emulator. And once I do, I'm going to be playing some Kingdom Hearts 2 and Duels of the Roses. So if you guys want to see any of that, just stop back here. I'll catch you all in a little bit. See ya.